think we're good to go. Okay, hopefully we'll be streaming on Facebook. I'm pretty sure we'll be streaming in YouTube, and we're recording it just in case. Okay, excuse me. I'm here with the latest updates for We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We're the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. Excuse me, and I can't seem to speak. I don't speak all day hardly, just here working away, and maybe it takes a while to get it up and running, the voice again. Okay, so bear with me. I see we have got Bozina in from Edinburgh in YouTube, so YouTube is definitely working. Whether Facebook is or not, I don't know. Excuse me, well, hopefully I'll get my voice cleared. Yeah, We Share Abundance. We've been around for about 5 years, but we're still an emerging nation. We've been putting in really solid foundations. We're now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens because our currency will become stronger, and all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them free every month, and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. Come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. We're also a non-separatist organisation, so we don't separate you into groups based on gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level, or anything else. We just see everybody simply as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer, all of equal value, all equally loved. And so we have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment after our opening prayer, which is there to help us find true happiness in love, in life. Love is happiness, I suppose, isn't it? But true happiness in life, not short-term pleasure, but everlasting joy within, something that you can't buy, something that everybody seeks. Not everybody knows what's missing from their life, but it is, if they've got something missing, it is that ever new joy within. And that is what we all strive for, and the only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. The great thing about being of loving service to other people is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So it's a great way to live your life. It brings happiness to others, happiness to yourself, and you'll find all those material things that you wanted, whether it's travel, relationships, new home, pay off your bills, whatever. It'll all happen for you automatically. Okay, let's see. We've got Lewis in from Portugal. We've got Cody in from here. Cody is my pseudonym for the other computer. It's also my dog. We got Werner in from South Africa. We got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland, Carl from New Zealand. We've got Bozina in from Slovenia. So welcome to you all, whether you're watching live or watching the recording or the replays, you are equally welcome. Let's get started straight away with that little prayer and affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with where we are. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. No development been going on today. I have been trying to extract from the Vibe back office the emails of the people that I've referred, because I want to get in touch with everybody to make sure that everybody has a good chance of generating some decent income. And ultimately, I'll be looking for just a few people who really want to get out of the comfort zone and make a killing with the Vibe opportunity through the Success Blueprint. We have about 650 people that I personally referred, and then there's probably about another 50 that I referred through my wife to see how things go there. They all come back into We Share Abundance, whatever profit is made anyway. So we're looking at about 700 people in total. Now, those people have referred other people. How many, it's difficult to count from the way that it's all done. And you can download things from the back office, but it doesn't give you the information that you want when you download it. It just gives a list of the people. It doesn't give their emails. It doesn't give their phone numbers. It doesn't give how many people they've referred. So it's not very useful, and it's time consuming to pick all the emails out, but I'm well down the road with it. I was hoping I'd get it done today, but I haven't. Also, some of the people that registered wanted their email hidden. So if they've got their email hidden, there's nothing I can do to connect with them. But I will be messaging through the internal messaging service, so that when I send the email out to everybody, anybody that thinks they should have received it and hasn't, they'll be able to contact us, and we can add their email into the list. Out of 700, I would think we can probably get 14 or 15 people that excuse me that are serious and want to become millionaires through this system. And we're going to have a millionaires club for those people. It's not about how many people you've referred. It's not about how much success you've had in the past or failure. It's not about anything other than you deciding that this time it's going to be different. This time you're going to kill it. And you're going to do what it takes. And that means getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that you maybe don't want to do. And that's why it'll only be probably about 2% of the total. That doesn't mean we're going to discard everybody else. It just means that if we have that elite group of people that really do want to get out of the comfort zone, change and grow in stature in many different ways, as well as financially, of course, we're going to have a special little group for them, because they will all be leaders and they will be helping all the rest of you get where you want to go in your own time and whatever. So that will be coming. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to finish off extracting all those emails. It's painfully slow. And I do have them all in a spreadsheet, but not in a way that I can use them, because they are with additional information that was picked up when I downloaded from copy and paste situation. And I've tried splitting them into text sections, and I can't separate the emails, so it's a manual thing and it's taking time. But we'll get there, and we'll get it sorted out. So you can be prepared for that email if you are somebody that is, did join Vibe. Now, Vibe, when it does launch, the people that got in early, there will be a certain amount of spillover from the Vibe growth generally. How much we get, it's difficult to say. We won't know. And then, of course, it'll show initially the total of people that are in the matrix. And I presume they'll be given a certain time limit to buy a package and upgrade. Now, normally in a pre-launch, you're lucky if 10% upgrade. So they've got, by the time they launch, they'll probably have 70,000. So there'll probably be 7,000 or around about that number that will upgrade. Now, where you will fall into that in the matrix, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, there will be also spillover from our own matrix. If we get 10% of those 700, that's 70 people going into the matrix. There's about 20%, over 20% actually, about 23% I think it is, that have actually paid their $25. So they are potentially in a better position, and maybe we'll get 20% upgrading, but I'm basing it on just 10% from our own personal matrix, if you like, the We Share Abundance matrix that falls under me. We should get around about 70 and maybe double that. That means the people that got in really early in our personal matrix will be in at that 3, they'll be in the top 3, then there'll be 9, 27, and maybe the 81 level will be completed as well. But that will be supplemented by any spillover that we get, depending on where I'm placed in the matrix, under Megan. It wasn't Megan that introduced me, but it was somebody else. But presumably he'll be positioned in a reasonably good position. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's why we can't rely on that. We've got to do it ourselves through the Success Blueprint and make sure that everybody has the opportunity to change their life financially. And that's what I'll be contacting people with. And as I say, we'll be looking for, maybe 14 or 15 people to really step up as leaders that want to become millionaires this year. Okay, so that's what I've been working on, just trying to get those emails sorted out. See, we've got a couple more people in. Did we have Carl? I can't remember where we're up to. We had Lewis. I don't remember seeing Rosina from Edinburgh before, but she's definitely there, really in up at the top. I remember saying Ron from Holland, Carl from New Zealand, Werner from South Africa, Limpopo, and Bozina from Slovenia, I remember seeing. But we've also got Charles in on YouTube. I'm not quite sure where he's from. Charles Agrusa. I know the name well enough, but I'm not sure where you're from. Then we've got Ramachandran in from Watford. And we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. A lot of hurricanes and things again around your area, I think, Deborah. I hope everything is going well. I did see something on the BBC website that quite a few people dead from hurricanes in the southeast of the States. I didn't have time to go into it in great detail, but I did see something. So prayers with everybody. And we got Ali in from Pakistan as well. Right, what else was I doing? Yeah, okay, so that's where we are with that. Nothing else really to report on, except the fact that unfortunately Scotland didn't manage to pull off the unexpected and beat France yesterday. But it was an entertaining game, and if they'd have managed to score that try, not have it disallowed because it went into touch just by the a fraction of a romp was in touch, then you never know. It could have changed the dynamics quite a lot, but it didn't happen. So without a doubt, France were the best team in the competition and deserved winners. I'm not sure England deserves to be second, but that's where they are. And so congratulations to them. Also, I believe that Russ will be looking down from heaven and celebrating wildly today because his team, Newcastle United, have won a cup. I can't remember what it's called now. Used to be the League Cup. And it's the first thing they've won for, I don't know, 20 odd years, maybe more. So congratulations to all Newcastle fans, and it's a pity Russ isn't here to celebrate with us. Okay, let me give you some numbers. We've been going crazy with the 777 plan recently, but we're a bit more normal today. The last 24 hours, we have an increase of 83 during the 777 plan to 38,816. An increase of just 4 in the registered members to 51,610. An increase of 11 in the active members to 35,030. An increase of 3 in ShareHope paid members to 724. Goes up steadily, that, and then we get a few people that don't renew the subscriptions. It takes it down a little bit, but the overall thing is going up. We're getting more people that are sticking in for the long term, which is what you've got to do. I know people get this impression that you can make millions of dollars overnight doing virtually nothing because of all the hype that's out there on the internet. But it don't work that way. There are people that have made a lot of money very quickly, but they've worked their socks off to do it. Once they've done it, then they can relax and enjoy it. But you have to put that effort in at the beginning if that's what you're looking for. Anyway, that's the ShareHope situation. Multiply Visa, no change in the membership base. Amazingly, again, we got another $2 from logging in from the revenue share. That's now at $10,770.96 for the bonus pool in Multiply Visa. Okay. I feel like I've been at Wembley or wherever, shouting. The voice is really not great, is it? Now, We are halfway through the month, and I considered doing the $1,000 draw today. I thought we've got enough with the active elites and the raffle. So we'll do the $1,000 draw tomorrow. Okay. Rosina's saying, I know, what a shame. That's regarding the weather, I gather, or was it about the Scotland game? I don't know. Anyway, both of them are a shame. Deborah says, yeah, very sad tornadoes came through close to my city. Me and my family are all well. Well, that's a blessing anyway, Deborah. I'm glad you're well, but it is a bit of a disaster for a lot of people, and keep them in your prayers, folks, okay? We've got Ajibola saying, please, sir, can you upgrade my 777 plan for a system upgrade? My username is Ajibola1. God bless you, sir. There are no upgrades. We can't upgrade your plan, no. You can upgrade it by doing a bit of work or just being patient. It'll upgrade on its own in time, but you can speed it up by making sure that everybody that has one of those assisted entry boxes fills it in as quickly as possible, and you'll move along very quickly. The other thing is, if you introduce people, refer others just into level 1, you make $4 for everybody that you refer, and they only have to pay $5 to get in. So get out there, refer a load of people, go out and refer 10 people. You make $40, boom, like that. And it'll put you into the next level, level 2. You'll be upgraded quickly. That level 2, you'll make another $10. So you introduce 10 people, you've already made $50. Get out there and do it. There's nobody else can do it for you. We can provide you with the opportunities. We can't do anything more than that. It's up to you and every other individual, everybody else within. You know, what you want to make of them is in your hands. It's not for us to do anything else for you. The only thing that we do is those random withdrawals. Everything else is in your power, in your hands. Okay. Right. So let's move on, as we don't have any more news that I can give you. Oh, there is a bit of news. That Treasure Island thing. Apparently there was a competition on, and we won it. It's in my name, but we won it. Okay. I'm not sure what we get for it at this moment in time. I have got an email, but I've not had time to read it, saying that I won. And I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to mean anything for a while anyway, until they actually get the reality TV thing that they're doing up and running. Okay. I will if you do that for me, and I have not won your random dollar. Please surprise me tonight. I'm not going to surprise anybody. It's random. It's totally random. It might surprise you. If you are an active elite, then you'll be in the running for it. But we can't do any more for you. That's all we can do. It's up to you to make your own way. You can change your life through promoting what We Share Abundance offers. I know you're in Nigeria. You know, go out and make yourself $50 a month. It'll make a big difference to your life, and that $50 a month will turn into $100 a month automatically. Just keep making, just keep making $50. You'll find it'll turn into $100, and that 100 will turn into 200. It's It's up to you. It's not about anybody else doing it for you. We can't upgrade you. We can't do anything else. Okay, we got Lewis in. Have you been checking out Sparky? They are releasing an improved version. No, I've not really. I did log in because Dusty from Arizona, not seen him for a while, said he bought a package, and truly enough, he did. He spent $5,000 or something, and we got about $1,300 in commission for it, which is there. And I think it's paid today actually. Of course, it's a drop in the ocean for our membership base, even just the active member count, which is what did we say it was? 3,500. You know, we get 1,300 in commission, even ignoring the ongoing running costs and things. If that 1,300 was all profit, you divide it by 3,500 people, and it's, you know, it's 30 cents each, isn't it? So it's very, very welcome. Every little helps, but you've got to understand the scale of things. When we make $1,000 or something, it goes into the treasury, but it's so diluted by the membership numbers that you know, we've got to be talking about tens of thousands of dollars profit to make any impact. Okay, but I will try and make time to get into Sparky and see. I mean, Dusty did say get in there and see what they're doing and everything, because in all honesty, until now, Sparky has been very disappointing. That's the only way you can describe it. It's not been producing anything like what they were forecasting. I opened an account. We've got an account and we have active people in that account through Frammy, but I also opened an account for testing, and that's in my wife's name, Rosita. But once again, if anything does come in, it'll go in the treasury. But I opened that just to test how it worked for somebody that did nothing, and it doesn't really. I think in 3 months there's been 6 leads, 1 unpaid member, and that's it. And that's not very good for anybody. So they do need to make changes, and I know Dusty was saying that they were making changes. I've not really had the time to get in and have a look at it, but I know that they are selling these co-op things. Once again, I don't know how good the co-op's going to be. We don't know. The co-op that they're running for the AI system in PLS has now started producing. That was supposed to be run in January. We bought a package, and I say we because it is us. We bought a package in January, and nothing happened at all throughout January. Then we were told it was going to happen in February, and nothing happened in February. And right now it has started, and they have got their act together a bit, and we are seeing people coming in through that co-op. How many of them will upgrade, and whether it'll be a profitable solution to be a part of that co-op, who knows? We don't know at this stage. But they are doing whatever they can to make it work, and they've got more going on now. Lewis says that's why they're releasing the new version. Yeah, people have got to keep upgrading like we do. We've got to keep moving ahead and trying to put more into things, tweak things constantly. It's never going to stop. We're never going to be perfect. We're always going to be improving. Okay. We got Charles in saying, "Hi Graham, I have 3 people join WISA Blueprint. Will my £12.50 a month be paid each month by We Share Abundance. Not until you've got 3 levels filled. You've got to get 3, 9, 27. So congratulations on getting 3 people to join the WISA Blueprint. Now you've got to help them get their 3, because until you do, it's no advantage to you, and it's no advantage to them either. They need 3 to start moving. And then you've got to help those 9 get their 3, which will give you 27. When you've got 27, it'll cover your ongoing costs for everything in We Share Abundance and also in Vibe at the top level. So 3, 9, 27 is where you've got to go. You've got 3 people. You've done it in a reasonable amount of time. Now you've got to work with those 3 people to help them get their 3. Don't do it for them, but you can be there as a counsel. You can be there to motivate and make them answer any questions that they may have if they hit difficulties. Tell them how you did yours, what you did, and just get them out there and tell them they've got to get their 3 quickly, because then they can help their 3, and then they can help their 3, and that's how it builds. You've got to become a teacher. Now you've got your 3. And a good teacher certainly never does it for people, and you don't want to be telling them. You show them where to look, but they have to be able to see it themselves, okay? And if they can't see it, you've got to guide them a little bit to see things, and until they do see it. When they do see it, then they've got to put it into action. That's what it's all about. It's about building that team, that little team, 3, 9, 27. When you've got to that 27, you're free and clear. Why are you not live on Facebook again? I don't know. If it's not showing on Facebook, I don't know. It's supposed to have been set up correctly. It's the system and my inability to work with it very well as well, I think. I'm just going to check Facebook now. And it is on Facebook. I did set it up correctly. How about that? It is running in Facebook. We Share Abundance publicly. It is live. And it shows with subtitles. It doesn't translate them for you, but at least it helps you understand my accent. Okay? So it is live. We've had struggles with it, but I think I've got a little bit closer to knowing how to do it, and hopefully that will work. But when it's not been live on Facebook, I have always posted the recording the next day. Okay, so it is always available in Facebook. Right, what else? Let's get rid of that raffle, hey? Let's do the raffle. I don't know what we've got in there, but let me find an admin account and log in. And while that's logging in, we can get the screen share going. Oh, we got Maya in as well from somewhere down in the southeast of England. I should remember, but unfortunately I don't always. Screen share, where is it here? And how's this doing? Okay, we're into the dashboard. That should come up. And it has. How about that? So let's have a quick look and see how many tickets we've sold. Oh, we've done better than for a while. 316. Thank you, everybody. Wonderful. 316. That's probably our second best week. One week we sold out 400. We've made 500 available now. So if we ever sell out, we've done better than ever. But I think 316 is as good as we've had, apart from that amazing week where we did 400. 316 is about what? About $200, 120, 80. Yeah, we should make about $75 profit, and that would be enough to hit that $500 mark. And then we need to find somebody to pay out. So all of you now need to be finding a not-for-profit organization. Doesn't matter whether it's a big one or a little one. We're not looking at big charities like Red Cross or anything like that. We're looking for things like, I think it was Norman's Cricket Club. We had Lewis, who found a blood donating group in Portugal. I have a real leaning towards dog rescue centres, and that was the first one. We've only made 3 payments so far, but this will be the 4th, and hopefully as we grow we'll be able to make them more regularly. But anybody that you know, it can be a church, a youth club, sports club, things like a dog rescue centre, things like that, blood transfusion group. It can be anything, as long as it's a not-for-profit group. We don't want to be just adding to somebody's profit by giving them money, but somebody that's working hard to provide services in some way for their community and can always use a little bit of extra cash to make life easier. Then that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to help those people. Okay, now I've got to refresh this to get the button back. If Frammy or Rosa or Rosita win, that goes into the charity pool as well, because they are not, well, Frammy is the admin account. It's in my name, so I don't take anything out. It would go straight into the charity pot. And Rosa and Rosita are just test accounts that we have. They're not real. There's no real person behind them. But I always buy tickets in those accounts in case they win. It just helps put money into that charity pool so we can get something done a bit quicker. So here we go. I'm going to click this, and very quickly it'll produce a winner for us. Here we go. And who is it? Peter King. Okay, well done, Peter. He's $120 better off instantly into his available cash wallet right now. And there's 105 people getting $1, so you can see that's $225 gone out. We had 326 tickets sold, but we also give a 5-cent commission, so you can work it all out yourself. But we do have that $500 now over, not this week, but over a few weeks. Some weeks we've only been putting in like I think it was about $6.80 or something last week. Good week this week. Okay, God bless. So we can stop sharing that. That one's been done. And we can go back here. And we've got Richard in from Devon, I see. Derek says, have we done the 1,000 giveaway for this month? No, I mentioned that earlier on. We're doing it tomorrow. What we're looking at now is we want random.org, don't we? Share screen. Random.org, where's that? Can't see it. Weird. Okay, now I've brought it up. Okay, so we can share there. We're going to pick 2 members out to who can win between $40 and $150, depending on what programs they are in. And when I say win, I'm not sure it's the right word really, but it is a random allocation, a random withdrawal. They will be allowed to withdraw the amount based on the programs that they're in. So if we click generate, the first one, 2449. 2449. And the next one, click again, 2673. So a couple of high numbers today. 2673. And if you'll keep your eye on me to make sure I do it right, as you normally do, Lewis and Norman are very good at tracking me and making sure that I get things right. Let's stop sharing that and we can share the spreadsheet. Find it. Here it is. That should come up. Yep. Okay. So we have 2449 to start with. That'll be well down here. 2449. Pink Mama won again. Pink Mama's won a lot, but she referred a lot of people. We see Falcon coming up quite often, Pink Mama coming up quite often. They've referred a lot of people. The more people you refer, the more chance you have of winning, as long with your referral. So paste that in there. And we got a match, because the other day I said, oh yeah, we're done. And it wasn't a match. I'd done it wrong. But fortunately, Norman was on hand. 2673. 2673. Frammy referred. So what's happened there? 2673. Copy. Got it. Now let's zoom back up. So Frammy, being admin, isn't going to get paid. Okay, let's make those a bit clearer, a bit bigger. So I know Pink Mama's in. We keep paying her. But we got Kelly 5 is going to win $60 or get a withdrawal of $60. Melanie C going to get $60 as well, because neither of them are in Poverty Crusher, Share Hope and Easy Team Builder. And Pink Mama is going to get a match of the $60. So there we go. We're done with the random withdrawals for today. Let me save that just in case it gets shut down. And there we go. We can stop sharing. And congratulations to the winners. Lewis says he's always the first to congratulate people. It is nice to congratulate people. It's wonderful when people, you know, I get a big kick out of paying out some of these withdrawals when I see that it's a person that's never had a withdrawal before. And quite a lot of them are, the people that have never had a withdrawal previously, probably never ever made money online before in any opportunity or system or whatever. And it's just wonderful to be able to allow them to withdraw some money. Okay, with that said, we're done. We're finished for the day. We've done the raffle. We've given you the updates. We've answered the very few small questions that were in. I've let you know about the Millionaires Club. If you want to get into that, don't get into it. Don't even apply for it if you are hesitant about wanting to become a millionaire this year. And it's not just wanting to, it's going to do it, It is within everybody's ability to become a millionaire through that Vibe plan, especially by using the Success Blueprint. But very few of you will take up the challenge and do it. A lot of you will say, oh yeah, I want to be, but then you won't take the necessary action. What we're looking for is that small percentage that will take the action, become leaders, and help people not necessarily become millionaires, but help people make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 is pretty easy for most people. When I say pretty easy, it's simple. It's not necessarily going to be easy for you. Easy is where you are now. That's easy. You're in your comfort zone, and maybe you want more, but what you've got is now easy for you. If you want more, you've got to go a step further. And if you want a lot more, you've got to go a lot of steps further. And unfortunately, there's no elevator. You've got to run up those steps as fast as you can, and there's a lot of them. It can be breathtaking in many ways. The view from the top is absolutely stunning. But running up the steps, it gets hard, okay? But it becomes easy once you've done it. Once you are at any level, that is easy for that level, okay? Like I say, where you are now is easy. You've got to go beyond easy. Doesn't mean it's necessarily hard, but you've got to be doing things that you're not doing now. And some of them, when you start doing them, you may find them challenging, you may find them uncomfortable. But the more you do them, the less challenging they become, the more comfortable they become, and eventually they become your new easy. Okay, with that said, thank you so much, all of you, for being here, whether you've been on the live or whether you're watching the replays or recordings or whatever they call them. God bless you all. And I'm really, really pleased for Newcastle supporters. A great pity that one of our staunchest members is not here to enjoy that celebration with us in person, but I'm sure in spirit he's reveling in it. God bless you all. I'm going to click the end button. I think it ends pretty abruptly when I do. So I'll see you later, alligator in a wild crocodile.